a certain Mr. Ethan Ralph is talking about going in hard on Faith's fiance. So I'm going to start with some factual information, and hopefully he's listening and he's not. I don't know. I mean, he's obviously drunk and pilled out of his ass because we turned it on as we were coming home. But this whole pedo Pedro thing, and this whole me pimping my, I don't care what you say about me to a certain degree, that unless it's actionable. Faith was 14. We took her to meet this gentleman for dinner when he was 18. So she was a freshman.
17 or 18.
17 or 18. She was a freshman in high school. He was a senior in high school. At no time were they ever alone together. This was not just me and Ariana. This was all of her brothers. We'd been talking to this guy for a while on social media. And Skype calls and everything else. We knew the guy
and his family
from a long distance kind of standpoint, and so we decided to go meet him as we take many trips to Southern California. One time at dinner, she was 14, he was 18. The whole family was there. They were never alone together. I'm not a fucking idiot. Mrs. Vickers isn't a fucking idiot. Obviously, I would testify to this if necessary. Mrs. Vickers would testify.
I remember when I was 14 because I haven't damaged my brain.
Oh, that's true, yeah. After that, they didn't meet again in person until 2 years later. Took him to Disneyland with us. Everybody was all together. Same fucking thing. No alone time. So, that was 16. The only time they spent time alone, which was still not like off and away alone, was after my dad died, and Faith was 17, and this guy was, that time, 21. Let me tell you about this guy. Came over to my dad's house, drove multiple hours to get there, said hi to Faith, and then came right to me and asked, what can I do to help? Because my dad's estate, for lack of a better word, was a hoarder's paradise. This guy grabbed a shovel and he got to work and he helped everybody out because he was close to us. We were close to him. He's an actual legitimate man. So then shit with Virginia happened. And then when she got back, they kind of actually got together in an actual relationship past the age of 18. So everybody's going to testify to that. Which means
seeing as how you slept with her before that, I don't know why you would consider this any of your concern.
Yeah. So, Ethan Ralph, if you start doxing an innocent person and calling him a pedophile and if you actually have his dox, if you have the one from Kiwi Farms, it's fucking wrong. So it doesn't matter. But if you, for some reason, have the right information and get his family harassed, who we like very much, and start bringing people, see, dealing with us is one thing because we've brought it on. Right? We're ready for the fight. That's fine. This guy hasn't got into it at all with you. His family hasn't got into it at all with you. If you bring him into it, then you're dealing not only with us, right? And let's face it, it hasn't been fun. I know it hasn't been fun for you because you go on and on about it. But then you have to deal with his family. And that's a whole different fucking ball of wax. It's a whole different fucking ball of wax. Especially when some motherfuckers up here know where you're going to be. 2 hours a day, multiple days a month, if you actually have the nuts to do it. So think about that before you go threatening innocent fucking people.
And you think we have no contacts in Mexico?
Yeah.
I would really reconsider that.
Reconsider.